knowing who you were. P.S. If that sounds like an ideal relationship to you, anxious attachment style, something to consider. Okay, so that's two people in an anxious attachment style. What was the first behavioral marker?
Proximity.
Their paper. Who said it first?
Me.
Somebody volunteer and be like, I said it first, give it to me!
She did.
Okay.
Pass that back.
Thank you. That was the first quiz question.
Woo!
The second quiz question is harder. Okay, so we had two anxious attachment styles get together. So of course the next question is, and we know there's a relaxed ebb and flow of intimacy in a healthy relationship, so what happens when we get two people with an avoidant attachment style together? So they get together into a relationship because that's what we do. We're an ultra-social species. We want to be in a relationship. And they both go, oh shit, that is too close, and they break up. And then they go, oh shit, that is too far away, and they get back together, and then that's too close, and it's too back together. And you watch them as their friends, and you think, can you just not make up your mind, either be together, or you know what, just call the whole thing off. And the anxious person goes, oh shit, that's too far, oh shit, that's too close. And you get what I call the chasing dynamic. There's actually a really special, clever twist on the chasing dynamic that I love, which is where if you have an avoidant attachment style, you attach yourself to an attachment object who who will never attach to you because they're not attracted to people with genitals like yours, or because they're already in another relationship, or are otherwise entirely unavailable to you. Our culture has sort of a complicated relationship with the chasing dynamic. We think it's romantic. We live in a culture where there is a romance novel published every hour in this country, and they are all about the chasing dynamic. Fortunately for us, we have Stephen Sondheim to clarify precisely what is going on with the chasing dynamic. Allow me to introduce you to Cinderella's prince and Rapunzel's prince. They're real good friends.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart that she won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her head. I then becoming and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and heir to her throne. You are everything maids could wish for. Then why no? Do I know? That girl must be mad. You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her stairs and you see her up there as you're nearing her. Behind, always